melody and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style.
Hi everybody, could you let me know if you can see my screen share? I can't see everybody. I can see Gaz. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm going to leave you up there. So huge welcome to our McWells Nation Monday night call. My name is Carol Sutton-Houghton, Executive Regional Vice President, and I am your host for this evening. So I'm going to not talk too much, and I'm going to do what I've seen a couple of other people do, and that's kind of play a slideshow whilst we listen to some music. Let me work out how to get to the next screen. There we go. That's me. And we are going to welcome the new independent consultants. So I'm just going to very slowly go through the slides. Please pop in the comments if you know anybody and give all your congratulations.
Dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'm back to do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before.
Well, I think I need to talk about this one. So it's official today. We have a Nation Product Training Day all ready and booked on Sunday the 19th of January, 10 o'clock till 2. So get those dates in your diary in the Village Hall in Tinwell, so right opposite Executive National Vice President Fiona McCarthy's house. It's £5 ticket on the door, and this day is incredible because what Danny and Fiona, they'll be fresh from Maui with news of all our new products, and you'll be able to get to feel them, sniff them, try them. So make sure you get yourselves to this Nation Product Training Day if possible. That's good timing. So our next Nation training is on Monday, the 6th of January, hosted by myself and Jennifer Cowie. So if possible, please get yourselves there. If you haven't already, print off this calendar. If you go onto the Do More page you'll see every time I go onto the Do More page, I see Danny and Fiona's face like this because it's their video. It will say more. If you click on more, under there is the team Google Drive. Click on the team Google Drive, and in there is our team calendar. Get this printed off, stick it on your board, get any date that you want to attend into your family calendar. Out of politeness, I always put a question mark on the end of it. So whatever I put into our family calendar, I'll just put a little question mark. So I'm not telling them that I'm going. I'm kind of saying, this could possibly be a date that I'm attending. I'm going, but then I talk it through with the family. Okay, recognition. So massive, massive well done to Nikki, Danny and Jessica for already achieving their building block 2,500 new and you. I am all over this. So well done, everybody. I want to see this slide filled with 3 times more names than it was last month. So get your asks on. Okay, we haven't got anyone for this yet. And today, Danny is a double bonus achiever. So she has achieved her area manager bonus. Incredible, Danny. Well done. Nothing there yet. Okay, we have some Roger Bannister achievers. So Sonia, Jane, Clarice, Debbie and Kirsty, massive congratulations on achieving your Roger Bannister Award. In my eyes, this is, you are ready for promotion. Anybody that achieves the Roger Bannister, now is the time to keep running, sprint, do the lap again and sail into promotion. And anybody that says December isn't a busy month, I went into area quo in December with ease. So, and if I can do that with a team, with just Caroline, me and Caroline, any of you can do this. So this is such an exciting time. Top Achievers Clubs. I'm just going to play a little bit more music again, just while I go through this. Hope there's no swearing in this one. Huge congratulations to Clarice and Maddie for going into district manager qualification. Incredible, people, incredible, incredible. I think that is it. Well, that was easy. So I'm going to stop share. I am now going to hand over to the absolutely incredible Executive National Vice President to be Kelly Bromley and Executive National Vice President to be Caroline Stalker, because they are taking this evening's training. So I'm going to sit back now. Thank you, girls.
Thanks, Carol. You got that then. Hi, how are you all? I hope you're all good this evening. So myself and Caroline, my amazing Debbie McGee, that makes me Paul Daniels then, doesn't it? Then we are going to be doing a little bit of training for you this evening on the 30 Days to Healthy Living. So we're kind of following a series right now, as you can probably tell, and it is such a great time to do this because of the incredible blockbuster that we have got going on right now. So if you don't know what the blockbuster is, where have you been? Have you been under a rock, basically? Because for £170, you can get the full 30 days kit, plus a gym bag, and Arbonne branded. We love the branding, right? Who loves a bit of branding? Come on, I want to see in the chat. Who does? Everyone's hands are up straight away. I love the branding. Yeah, we all love the branding, don't we? But you also get an RE9 cleanser. It's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But, you know, because it's over 300 QV, then you also get a metabolism boost as well. This is just absolutely incredible. And then, of course, there's our Secrets Deanter as well, which is absolutely out of this world, which is on until the 19th, I believe. So if you haven't ordered your 30 Days to Healthy Living kit, then seriously get on it. And we're going to help you tonight on how to talk to people about this. So it has come up in quite a few conversations within different teams that people aren't really sure what to say to people when talking about the 30 days. We've got the invite nailed, haven't we? Everyone's got the invite nailed. We know how to ask people to look at the 30 days. We know how to talk to people about it. You know, what are your health goals? I'm doing this in January. Do you want to join me? We've got this amazing group. We're adding them all in the group. But actually, how do you then go about moving them from that to actually creating that sale, where helping them become the best versions of themselves? So tonight, myself and my amazing Debbie McGee, aka Caroline Stalker, are going to do a little bit of role play for you. And this is just something that I do, which I really urge you all to do, because you're showing, not only are you showing your caring side, your helpful side, but this has, I swear, this is what has got me continual reorders from all of my clients. And it's not because I'm a nutritionist. It is purely because I have this system to success. And this is what I use on every single person that I speak to about the 30 days. So it's really, really simple. It's just a few questions. And it's exactly the same as what we would do if we were doing a one-to-one. So I'm getting a bit hot. If we're doing a one-to-one, so it is a one-to-one. It's no different than a business one-to-one, apart from it's just products. So it's really, really simple. And I think we tend to complicate things a little bit. And you don't have to be a nutritionist or a health coach to be able to do this. So this is really, really super simple. Just some questions. I can see you're all rustling and getting pens and paper. I love it. I love that. Excellent. Okay, so Caroline, are you ready?
I am. So Kelly, we're just saying, weren't we, that people can do this either face-to-face or on a Zoom call with your client, or you can just do it on Messenger. But obviously it's nicer really to have a proper conversation with someone. So we're going to do it as a proper conversation, aren't we? But you could kind of do it in messengers and stuff. But it's ideal to get on a Zoom with someone at some point once they think they're ready to go, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. So whenever I do mine, I prefer to do it in person. That isn't always practical because, of course, we are a global business. So either in person, in Zoom, or over the phone. And I give the person, obviously geographically dependent, but I give the person the option whether they want to see me face to face or whether they want to do it over the phone, because some people are a bit put off with the Zoom call. They don't even know what it is. But I like to give them that option. And also people can see your face, your eyes, they can tell like you're genuine, they get to see the face behind the message. So I think that adds a lot to it as well. So it takes around, I mean, it's going to take a little bit quicker tonight, but for me, I normally nail this in about 20 minutes. So this is what I offer people. It's like a 20-minute consultation, and you don't have to be a nutritionist to do that. If you were going to have a bra fitting in Marks and Spencer's or in John Lewis, then you would have that 20 minutes where someone fits a bra for you, okay? It's a service that we provide, bravissimo, yeah, exactly. It's a service that we provide, and it's just part, we are consultants, so we should be consulting, and this is what we do. This is part of it, and I promise you, when you adopt this and bring this into your business, this is gonna really, really help you to help more and more people. So the way I start off, normally I do know their name. So I have a little sheet that I've printed out, and I just ask people, you know, just write their name down. I also, one of the first questions is, what is your job? What is your lifestyle? Please tell me.
Oh, so Kelly, yeah, so I work for a bank. I work really long hours in a bank. So I often like get up really early, about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I get back maybe about 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, so that's like long hours then.
Yeah, really. And really busy when I'm there.
Are you sat down quite a lot at a desk?
Oh, basically all the time except for walking between meetings.
Okay, cool. So the importance of this question is I'm trying to gather a little bit information about them, about their lifestyle, what they're currently doing. So as Caroline just said then, it's long days, early starts, late finishes, sitting down at a desk all day. So she's not getting much activity in there. Okay, what is your height, please? Just roughly.
5'9".
Excellent. And your weight?
Well, I don't know, about 13.5 stone.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so just roughly, that's brilliant. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your lifestyle, about your day-to-day. So your daily activities, your working environment. Are you, is it quite a stressful job? Do you find you're quite stressed? Do you cook from scratch? Do you cook meals, or is it like microwave meals? Tell me more about you.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll just get something like I don't know, a piece of toast, and I quite often eat that just in the car on the motorway, like while I'm driving. And I might have a bottle of Diet Coke, perhaps when I get to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, because I don't drink tea and coffee, but I really need something to pick me up in the morning. And then my job's like ridiculous, like really full on stressful, and I grind my teeth at night because I do get quite a lot of stress with it. And then obviously lunchtime, I'm pretty much like, I work through my lunch, so I'll just go to the cafe on site and I'll buy a sandwich and, I don't know, like maybe a bag of crisps, and then probably mid-afternoon I get a bit like low, so I'll probably get a chocolate bar or something maybe from the machine. And then I'm still at work, it's sort of 8 o'clock, so then I might grab another Diet Coke and perhaps another bag of crisps or something. And then I get home about 9. Obviously I'm like really super busy, so just eat something as quick as I can really. So I'm eating maybe about 9:30 at night. Okay. Yeah, so that's me. Don't really do any exercise or anything really much at the moment.
God, it doesn't sound like you have much time to, does it? Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. So I get people to tell me about their lifestyle so that I can see how the 30 days was fit. So we're already starting to piece the puzzle together here. So already what Caroline has just said to me is she eats her breakfast in the car on the way to work. We know that we could quite simply switch that with a protein shake. Also, she doesn't drink hot drinks, coffees and things like that, but she does drink Coke. So we know that the Coke has the caffeine and she needs that kind of sugar pick-me-up in the morning to give her the energy. Enter fistics. Also, she works through her lunch, so she doesn't really get much exercise, doesn't get to move around much, but she is grabbing food like from convenience from a cafe. So we know that because she is so stressed out, she's walking from meeting to meeting, she doesn't take that time for her lunch. So she would really, really suit some like 30 days shake or like some nice healthy snacks that she can eat at her desk that she can fit in between times. And then again in the afternoon, the sugar crash, of course, because she's eaten all the sugary crappy junk during lunchtime, then she reaches for chocolate again. So yes, it does sound like she's an ideal candidate for the 30 days. Exactly right. So we're already piecing this together. So the great thing about this is I always say to people, look, if I go quiet, I'm making notes. But it's because I'm making notes because I'm thinking of how this is going to fit for them. So exactly, bang on there. And then she's getting home at 9:30, where she probably isn't going to feel like cooking at all. So we know that a lot of the 30-day meals you can batch cook, and we know that all you have to do is like reheat them like the next day or something like that. So this is actually already in my mind. I'm thinking this is really going to serve her. That's brilliant. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Caroline, what are your health goals? Do you have any health goals?
Well, so obviously I'd like to lose a bit of weight, and I do feel tired obviously a lot of the time. So that would be good. And I mean, I guess it's probably bad for me to be drinking Diet Coke probably all the time. I do know that, but I genuinely can't stop. Like, I just get these really banging headaches if I try not to have that. Okay. So yeah, I think just generally healthier and a bit of weight loss. I have got this bit kind of itchy skin as well. I don't know if that's relevant, but kind of get these good. Like cracks and things on my skin.
Okay, well, thanks for mentioning that.
And I guess I don't sleep very well either, so just with the stress of the job and everything.
Okay, excellent. So by asking someone their health goals, you want to know what it is they're aiming for. So this section now is kind of what we do in the one-to-one. When we get to people to paint the vision, what is it that R1 could give them? If they had all the money in the world, what would they do? So my next question to Caroline is, I want to know her health goals. So she's told me what she wants. So if you could change anything about your health right now, if you could change that today, where do you see yourself in 3 months' time? And how would that feel to you? And what would that look like to you right now?
Oh, I think that would actually be amazing, because when would that be? Like springtime. So I'm actually going at Easter time. I'm actually going on holiday abroad, and I do always feel really self-conscious, like when I'm on the beach and stuff, because I want to be looking a bit better, and and just feeling a bit more positive. So yeah, that would be incredible if we could do that. Something by kind of Easter time would be amazing.
Yeah, just visualize yourself now in that bikini on the beach.
Get me.
Amazing, right? Feeling incredible, like woohoo, look at me. Yeah, absolutely. Picture that in your head right now. Absolutely amazing. Feeling really super confident, really super sexy, feeling it, going, look at me. Amazing.
Oh, I might even treat myself to some new underwear. I've got 12-year-old underwear because I never want to buy any more, because I always think I'm going to get thinner, and then I never do.
Oh my gosh, then that's what you need to do. Absolutely, 100%. There you go. Have that in your mind as well as your new bikini, some new undies as well. Perfect. So we're already kind of like, when you first start talking to someone about the 30 days, because it's quite personal, and we're talking to them about lifestyle, job, you know, goals, and a lot of people are a bit unsure about telling you about their weight and what they want to achieve. You just start talking to them and getting them to relax into the conversation, get them to paint the vision, get them to picture what it is that they want, and then get them to visualize that, and just get them to relax into that conversation. And all of a sudden they start to open up and tell you that they need new undies. See, it works. It really, really works. So Caroline, would you say that health is important to you?
Oh yeah, it is important. And I guess like lots of my grandparents all died of heart attacks and things, so you know, obviously I've got 3 young children now, so I want to be setting, you know, being healthy for them and setting them a good example and stuff. So you know, I do know it's important. I probably need to, you know, maybe do something a bit different to what I'm doing now.
Okay, excellent, lovely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I feel a bit nervous though about, you know, making a change, if I can do it or not.
That is where we can help you with that. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so do you have any like specific weight goals or health goals now? So we know what you want, you've pictured how it is. Have you got anything like measurable that we could measure? You know, some people, when they come to this plan, they have so many different reasons why they want to do this plan. How, if you want to lose weight, which I think is one of your goals, you're one of your biggest goals, and feeling more vibrant, what specifically would you say? What is it that you want?
I'd like to be able to buy proper size 14 clothes.
Okay.
And not just be pretending that I can do them up.
Okay. Excellent. And before springtime, yeah? So before your holiday that you've got booked?
Yeah. So maybe, what would that be like? Maybe if I could lose a stone or something like that, that would be good.
Okay, that is definitely achievable.
Yeah, like head towards 12 stone, a bit over 12 stone, something like that.
Excellent, that is definitely achievable. So when I talk to people about their health goals, thank you. When I talk to people about their health goals, if someone says to me, I want to lose a stone in a week, then it's exactly the same as the Eric Worre question. You know, when you say to someone, you know, if you could earn as much money as you wanted to, and how fast would you like to earn it? They're like, well, I want to earn £10,000 in my first month. Then, you know, you have to kind of explain to them, like, this program, it's not a quick fix. This is all about changing your lifestyle, and it's all about gradual changing, and it's all about cleansing the body, and it's sustainable. That's the purpose of this plan. It's sustainable. So I just not necessarily talk people down, but I explain the benefits of the plan, and we want realistic. It comes down to your SMART goals and like realistic goals, and a stone before spring is totally achievable. Absolutely totally achievable, definitely. Okay, so tell me, oh, I've just done that. Okay, so you've already told me about what your typical day looks like for eating. Can you tell me how much alcohol you drink, how much water you drink, and on average, roughly how much caffeine you would take on a daily basis?
Well, so I probably have in total 3 500ml bottles of Diet Coke a day. So maybe like 1 in the morning, 1 at lunchtime, and 1 at like 8 o'clock at night. And other than that, I don't really drink any water. I feel a bit embarrassed to say that. And what was the other thing? Alcohol. Well, so I do like a glass of wine when I get home, just to be able to relax. So I might have maybe 1 or 2 glasses of wine, probably, I don't know, maybe every night or every couple of nights.
Okay. So I'll probably say about a bottle a week.
Yeah, maybe a bit more, because with weekends, maybe a couple of bottles a week.
Okay. Excellent. So whenever anyone is telling you what they eat or drink, it's really, really important that they're already embarrassed normally about what they eat or drink. And quite a lot of people hold back. And I've had this with loads of people before, loads and loads of people before, where they tell me that all they eat is French onion soup, but they're like 24 stone. Basically. And it's like, okay, so something is not right, something's not right there. So it's really, really important when people are telling you about their what they're eating on a daily basis, you know, just say to them, look, be so honest. You know, you don't have to be on, there's no judgment here whatsoever. I've heard it all before. Tell me open and honestly what it is you eat and drink on a daily basis. And then they kind of like spill it out. And it's really important that then you stop talking and let them tell you. So that's brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Caroline. Okay, so just a little bit about your medical side now. I'm not a medic. I am a health coach, and it is my job to help you find the right plan that is going to serve you and your body and to help you with your health goals. But I would just like to know just a little bit of information about your medical background. So do you have any illnesses at all or allergies?
No, I do find that I get a bit, you know, like really like just do find I get a bit bloaty perhaps if I eat like a big pasta or something like that. That's about it really.
Okay, excellent. So no medical history, nothing, you're not on any medication or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, and no food allergies or intolerances?
Well, not that I'm aware of, apart from just I do get this bloating, like that's obviously quite uncomfortable, and a bit of, I don't know if you call it IBS or whatever that is, you know, I just feel like sometimes I'm not completely regular, like in that department.
Okay, excellent. Okay. So the importance of this question is, I have done consultations with people who have gone, yeah, I want to do the full 30 days. And then they've told me afterwards they're allergic to cranberries, which we know is one of the key ingredients in our protein shake. And I've gone, oh, okay. You know, so it, you know, it's really, really important just to find out. And you don't have to be a medic, a doctor or anything like that to ask that. All you have to do is be a consultant and just have a look at the ingredients. So if someone does flag up and say, oh, actually, I'm allergic to peas, or yeah, actually, I'm allergic to pineapple, then you know you can look back. So if someone was allergic to pineapple, for example, Phytosport would be out of it. Peas, of course, are protein. So we know that there are a lot of fruits and vegetables that go in, because all of our products are plant-based. We know that there could be something that's flagged up. So that question is really quite important. So if they've got any known intolerances or any known food allergies. Okay, so Caroline, tell me, what food do you absolutely love? What is like your favourite food?
Ooh, hang on a second, I just got rid of you. What food do I love? I love pasta, chocolate. I'm vegetarian. I don't know if that's relevant.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you eat a lot of dairy, Caroline?
Yeah, probably. I guess with being vegetarian, like there's a lot of things that got cheese and stuff in them. So I do eat cheese still, and maybe I have obviously. Well, sometimes I'll have cereal and have milk on my cereal. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So when I'm asking this question, I'm thinking about our meal plans that we do. If someone says to me, I absolutely cannot stand sweet potato, then I know that we've got recipes with sweet potato. So I would do something to help them find a recipe that doesn't have sweet potato, or I would tell them when it comes up in the meal plans that we offer, I would say, you know, this contains sweet potato. I know you're not 100% keen on sweet potato, and just find an alternative, basically. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking ahead here. Okay, Caroline, are there any foods that you absolutely detest, that you just go, ugh, like that whenever you have them?
Aubergine.
Okay.
Olives. Yeah, those two really. I'm pretty okay otherwise. Okay. Not anything like too spicy, just medium. I'm not very adventurous, to be honest, Kelly.
Okay,
not very adventurous cooking. I'm not very confident really with cooking. Like I can cook, but I'm not very good with recipes and things.
Can you follow a recipe?
Yeah, I probably can follow a recipe. Yeah, so I'm probably all right actually if I follow it. I don't know. I'm not very good with like fancy ingredients though, so I'm just always a bit nervous that I won't like the food.
Okay, so we're almost at the end here. It's just a couple more questions that I just would like to ask you. Have you ever tried any like diets or healthy eating plans in the past?
Oh, Kelly, I've tried them all.
Have you?
Done the F-Plan diet. I've done Slim Fast. I've done Weight Watchers. But I'm not really. I never really stuck with them. And I mean, they did work a bit off and on. But yeah.
Okay. Why do you think, this is a really important question now, why do you think that they haven't worked in the past?
I think I just lost focus maybe because was doing them on my own. They've mostly been things I've just done on my own, like from a book, or I just bought it off the shelf in the Tesco's or something. So I'd like do my Slim Fast off and on, but then I still get home and eat chocolate and drink Diet Coke in between. Okay.
So the importance of that question is it's highlighting to them why something hasn't worked in the past, because Slim Fast, Weight Watchers, it's all about removing things from the diet that we actually need those nutrients. And whenever you do anything like that, it is not sustainable. And so many people go to these slimming clubs, whatever it is that they do. They go to all these different slimming clubs, they join. Usually it's a catchment of a certain type of, usually female, certain generation that they go, and it's a community. And if you ask anyone who is in Slimming World or in Weight Watchers or Rosemary Connolly, can you remember Rosemary Connolly? Yeah. Then it's a catchment, and it is a certain type of lady, and they have this market share of them. And it's not sustainable. And the reason why they keep going is they hit the peak, they lose a little bit of weight, and then they lose focus because there's nothing, it's not sustainable. It's like drinking Slim Fast shakes, they're not getting the nutrients, and then they kind of fall off the wagon because they're not changing the cravings, we're not getting rid of the toxins from the body, and it's not even wiping the slate clean. And it goes back to that bathtub analogy of you're not pulling the plug out, you're just mopping up around the outside. So yeah, they might have lost a little bit of weight and they might have lost half a stone and got a certificate, which is brilliant, but they are not going to achieve all of their health goals because they've lost a little bit of weight, but they're still going to be feeling really crappy and cruddy. So that is why I always ask that question, why they think it didn't work for them in the past, because they're admitting why it didn't work. Also, interestingly, Caroline said about accountability, how that she didn't have anyone to do this with. This is coming up. Wait for it. So, based on everything, Caroline, that you have just told me, I made some notes while we were talking. It sounds like your body is in real need of a detox. That's what it sounds like. And I'm not talking like a celery juice diet or anything like that. I'm talking about wiping the slate clean. I'm talking about rebooting. I'm talking about like a fresh start for you. And I would absolutely love to help you find health and achieve these goals. Like exactly what you said, I'd love to help you feel the best version of yourself so that you are on that beach in springtime, feeling your best in your size 14 bikini, in your brand new spanking knickers that aren't Spanx, that are beautiful, fancy lingerie that you have treated yourself because you have achieved your goals. I really want to help you beat this fatigue, and I really want to help you find a healthy work balance also along with your lifestyle as well. How about you join me and do this 30 Days to Healthy Living plan? I think you would benefit from it so much. It's going to help you with your fatigue. It's going to help you with so much in your energy levels. And also, you said about your skin as well. This is a wonderful program. It really gives you a great glowing skin. I honestly think this would be amazing for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So the 30 days plan, what it entails is it's a mix of a shake, a protein shake, and
in the evening you have a really nice, clean, healthy meal. Now, I know previously you said that you'll have your breakfast in the car on the way to work. Perfect. You can have your shake in the car on the way to work. I know that you have a very demanding job, so you'll be able to sit at your desk from meeting to meeting with an incredible, nutritionally packed shake and some really healthy snacks to keep you going along with the day. We have amazing drinks that are for energy that are called fizz sticks. This is really going to help you, stop you from hitting those peaks and troughs of your energy levels dipping and everything, and stop you reaching for the Mars bars and the chocolate bars and the crisps. They're going to stop those cravings. They're just going to be absolutely amazing for you to balance you out. And also, the beautiful thing about this plan is it comes with accountability, VIP coaching. You get a coaching group, you get menus, recipes to follow. You get so much with this plan. We teach you healthy, clean habits to replace your not so great habits right now. And we teach you how to live clean. Is there anyone that you know that you could do this with? So someone who can keep you accountable, a friend who also has health goals, who may want to lose some weight, who may want to feel better. Have you got someone like an accountability buddy that you think, do you know what? My friend Shirley, she would love this. She's been looking for something for so long. I can really see me and her doing this together, sitting on the beach in our size 14 bikinis, loving life. Do you know of anyone that would do this with you?
Well, I'm just thinking about my mum would really benefit, I think, because she's like got quite a bit of, like, she's probably got a bit of extra weight, and obviously she's getting that bit older. So I'm thinking maybe my mum. And then there is this lady, Paula, that sits opposite me at work, and I think she would definitely really benefit. So perhaps you could have a chat to her, or I could have a chat to her or something.
That would be amazing.
And it would be good though, because it would be nice, like you say. And will you help me as well?
Absolutely. I will be your health coach. I will talk you through this. So something that I offer for all of my clients that do this plan is I offer different types of accountability. So whether you want a message every single day, just a check-in message, whether you want a phone call once a week, it's totally up to you what you want. But I am here with you every single step of the way. Even on the days when you feel like you want a Mars bar, I'm going to say to you, step away from that chocolate machine, and I'm going to be here with you, holding your hand, holding you accountable, and we are going to be doing this together. How does that sound?
Kelly, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, I'm quite excited now.
Yay!
I think I do need you there to probably at the beginning, maybe just while I kind of get started, because it's always a bit hard at the beginning, isn't it? And
it is, and the reason why it's hard is just because it's new habits. That's all it is. You're leaving the old you behind, you're changing from those lifestyle habits, and you're creating brand new healthy habits for yourself. And it's going to be incredible, especially because you said about your children as well, and you worried about your health in the past, like with your grandparents with heart conditions. This is just going to be perfect. It really is. It's just going to give you this whole fresh start on life.
So I'm just thinking about these shakes though, Kelly. I'm a bit worried about, like, you know, you kind of hear about these shake diets and things. I'm not sure that I don't know if I'm really a person that really likes shakes. I don't know if I want my children to kind of see me having shakes at weekends and things like that. I'm not really sure about that part of it. Can I not just eat healthily?
You know what? I totally understand that. And that was one of my kind of reasons not to do this in the first place, because I'd heard so much bad press about all these shakes, you know, the ones that you can buy from all these different high streets and stuff. Let me tell you just a little bit about these shakes. These shakes are incredible. They've got over 20 vitamins and minerals in these shakes. So they're packed already with vitamins and minerals that your children probably aren't already getting, that you're not getting. And they're just absolutely amazing. They are 20 grams of pure vegan protein. Now, I know that you mentioned you were a vegetarian. So as a vegetarian, with the food that you're telling me that you're currently eating, you're not currently getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need for your body. You're probably just ticking by. And we really want you in optimal health so that you can enjoy yourself on this beach, so that you can feel incredible, you can look incredible. These shakes are absolutely amazing. They taste incredible. They really, really do. And they leave you filling up. But if you really didn't want a shake as a drink every single day, we have recipes that you can make them thicker. You can add fruits and vegetables into them. You can even add gluten-free oats into them as well to make it into like a porridge. So it's so many options for you.
Okay, well, that sounds good then. So I think I could give that a whirl then.
Okay. Have you got any more questions at all?
Well, I mean, it all sounds brilliant, but I mean, it's just, I'm a bit worried because obviously it's Christmas time and I've spent a lot of money and a bit kind of in my overdraft at the moment. So I'm a bit worried about that. You know, maybe it's something that I should do perhaps maybe in March or something once I've got paid a couple of times.
Yeah, I
can afford it.
I can totally understand that as well. Totally. It is that time of year, isn't it? It's that time of year. But the way that I see this is it's an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your health. And I know that you're going to be considering joining as a preferred client. So there are a couple of options here for you. If you do the plan and do the full plan, and after 30 days you haven't noticed any difference whatsoever, if you're still feeling lack of energy, if you've still got bad skin, if you're still feeling bloated, if you're still feeling meh, if you are still living that lifestyle, then Arbonne are incredible and they give you a full 45-day money back guarantee, which I think is absolutely incredible. It really, really is. That's one option. The other option is, and now I know you said that you've got the possibility of 2 people that would like to do this plan with you. How about you join me as a consultant? And then if these people buy the plan from you, then you would receive about £80 in commission. And that's going to be half of the actual pack itself. How does that sound?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I want to be a consultant. I'm happy just being a client, to be honest. Okay. I feel a bit nervous about, I'm not sure I want to be a consultant. I think I just want to be a client. I don't really want I don't want to have to do anything or sell anything or.
That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. So this is a huge investment into yourself. I can totally understand that. But believe me, after you're telling me your current goals, what you want, after telling me your lifestyle, the choices, what you want, your wishes, your vision, that's what you really, really want. And do you want to let that go, or do you really want to be healthy in the best version of yourself?
Oh, it sounds really good. I do totally want to be the best version of me, and it sounds like it would fit perfectly with my life. I'm just still a bit worried about the affordability part of it, though, because it just seems like it's a lot of extra money that I'm spending over what I'm currently spending.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. So you're currently, I'm just going back to my notes. So you're currently drinking about 1.5 litres of Diet Coke a day. So that's around £1.50 a bottle, about that. You are buying yourself lunch from your local cafe, just like a sandwich, a bag of crisps, a chocolate bar. I'm just totting that up in my head. This is just roughly. It's probably about £7.50, £8 a day. Is that correct? Would you say that you spend that on food and drink?
God, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
I suppose I probably do. And I guess there's the wine as well, isn't there?
And then, of course, then there's the wine on top. So it obviously, depending on what sort of wine you drink, average around £6-7 a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we do usually have a couple of takeaways, maybe. I didn't mention that earlier, do we?
Oh, okay, takeaways. Okay. So takeaways. So we're probably looking at around £40 to £50 a week, would you say? Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
So with this plan, what it breaks down to is actually £7.68 a day. And that's with your drinks. It's with 2 meals. And it's with all the coaching, the accountability, the support group. It is an absolute bargain what you get in this plan. And it's not money it's money that you're already spending. So it's not actually extra money. So I'm going to be saving you money, Caroline. I'm actually going to be saving you money, because you're not going to need those takeaways. You're not going to need those bottles of wine. You're not going to need those snacks in the afternoon to give you a pick-me-up. And you're definitely not going to be buying yourself lunch because you've already got it. So it actually saves you money.
I'm just a bit nervous that I'm going to just become a really boring person, though. No wine and no takeaway. So how's that going to work?
Oh my goodness, not at all. Never, never, never. You're going to get so much energy from this. Absolutely so much energy. You will not become a boring person. You really, really won't. You're going to become vibrant. You're going to be the talking point because your skin is going to look incredible. And yes, Danny, and not with those fist sticks. Absolutely.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty good then. So like what would need to happen then?
Okay, so let's get you signed up. I'm going to talk you through the process. Do you have access to the internet where you are right now?
I do, yes.
Wonderful. I will talk you through signing up as a preferred client. It's £10 this month to sign up as a preferred client, and that gives you 20 to 40% off for a whole year. So if you decide that you're going to do this again, or if you want to continue doing this and just having a breakfast shake in the morning, or buying your monthly supply of fizz sticks, then you absolutely can do with a massive discount. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Just tell me again. You know, earlier on you mentioned that thing about the consultant thing. What was that again? Just talk to me about that again.
Oh, so okay. So the consultant thing. So when you are a consultant, an Arbonne consultant, when you recommend the plan to someone to do the 30 days to healthy living, then Arbonne pay you a commission check to say thank you very much for recommending that plan. And to be honest, that's the way that I've built my business. I feel that I know you said that selling is something that you weren't sure about, but I feel that I don't sell at all. I just help people. I help people find health. That's what I do. And I love sharing that with people. And it just makes perfect sense. If you've got someone who wants to do this plan with you, then you have recommended that to them. So that's the way that this plan works. It's word of mouth advertising.
And I don't have to really do anything. Like I don't have to do it if I don't want to, and if I'm get too busy and stuff. Just like people I know, if they ask me about it.
Yeah, it's totally up to you. It is your business. If you want to go as high and as fast as you possibly can, then you can do. But at the end of the day, it's your personal business. And the possibilities are absolutely endless. It is limitless. It really is. But it is your personal business. So if you just wanted it as pocket money or discounts, to use it as discount off your products, then you can absolutely do that. Or if you want to be earning £10,000 a month, then you can absolutely do that as well.
There's people earning £10,000 a month?
Yes. I think we need a business one-to-one, Caroline.
Well, perhaps you can tell me about that later once I've done the plan.
I think so.
Right, that sounds brilliant. Let's crack on then.
Yay! So that's it. So that is a nutrition one-to-one. So thank you so much, Caroline. You really grilled me there.
How good was Kelly, everyone? Put in the chat how good was Kelly. She was flipping amazing. I feel like I need to do the plan again myself, but with Kelly coaching me.
You're amazing. Thank you, Caroline. Oh, absolutely brilliant. I think that's the hardest consultation I've ever done. I'm sweating.
Well, I just wanted to... She's sweating. But it was good because I wanted just to kind of bring up all those objections that we all get, because I think that's what people feel nervous about, isn't it? Is how to deal with the objections. That we're all often quite good at the first part, but we're quite difficult on how to get to the objection part and how to handle that.
I always refer them back to their goals. So I always refer them back to their goal and refer them back to that vision. You know, remember that vision of you on the beach. You know, I always refer them back to that, because that's something that gym people use, that PTs use. If there's any personal trainers on here, I used to be one, and that's what we always used to do for people that hadn't come to the gym for a long time. I'd give them a call and say, how are you getting on? I've not seen you in the gym for ages. And they say, oh yeah, well, it's been Christmas and I've had this and I've had that. And it's just about bringing them back to their vision and what they said their goals. So
actually, just a general thing, I'd say tonight I've done 2 role plays. So one, I've done me being a consultant or whatever, talking to Sonia about her business goals, and I've had this one of me being a client. And I would say actually it's something that we should perhaps introduce to more of our trainings, like even if we just do it one-to-one or something within our own areas, because role playing being the client is really powerful. Actually, it's a really, I'd say for all of you on the call, if you actually do a role play with somebody else in your team with you being the client and see how it feels to be taken through that process, it was amazing. Like when I said to you about the IC thing, it was because I had genuinely been thinking about it through the conversation, although I was absolutely like 100% no, like when you first brought it up. then it had kind of come into my head again later, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute, now I'm thinking I might do the plan, talk to me about it again. Which, and I was almost wanting you to ask me again at the end.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
so actually don't be frightened to have brought it up once earlier, to have sowed the seed, and then to come back to the different pricing options when you're a bit further down the track. Because I was always wanting you to then give me the second option again of how to introduce these other two people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Especially if they've got people that want to do it with them. Definitely. It just makes sense.
Well, especially because in that role play, I was being me in my early former life. And it actually, in my former life, like, that was my life, and I needed an exit from that life, but I couldn't see a way how I could be with my children and blah, blah, blah. And obviously I didn't know about Arbonne, and so I had to leave and go do a different business instead. But actually, once you kind of having that conversation, is don't be frightened to then kind of bring back up the business side, you know, with people. Because there we are.
Definitely. Okay. So thank you for having us. Hope that helps. If anyone's got any questions, then just give me a shout, pop them on the Do More or something. I'll be more than happy to help. But I hope that made sense, and that was really, really simple. And I hope you wrote the questions down.
Thank you so much, Kelly and Caroline. It was absolutely brilliant. I think everybody's really benefited from that. So I'll stop the recording. Thank you so, so much.